Thank you for watching. This is just a short video to demonstrate that I've created an MCLR reset circuit and that it is working correctly. This is my own hand drawing of the recommended MCLR circuit, which is shown on the microchip website for 8-bit PIC microcontrollers, and hopefully I will leave a link in the description for this below. I'll run through it quickly. So there is a pull-up resistor holding the MCLR pin high. So from VDD through a 10K resistor, it's being held high. There's no additional connection to ground in this idle state. However, when a push button is pushed, then a ground connection is made from ground through to MCLR, which sends a low signal into the MCU, and because the MCLR is usually always enabled when I set up the chip, it'll reset the code back to the beginning. There is this 104 capacitor, which is kind of being used in the switch, but there's three things tapping off of the junction between the 10K resistor and the capacitor, that being the MCLR signal in, the switch, and the pull-up resistor. That's way too much talking. To demonstrate this, here's the circuit here. Once again, here's the VDD in going through the 10K resistor, and this is the area where three things are connected. So one end of the resistor, this green line which goes to MCLR, which is over here, and then this capacitor. The other end goes to ground. Then when this push button is pushed, it takes the signal from MCLR and sends it to ground. So once again, when the push button is pushed, it takes the signal into MCLR and makes a complete path to ground. In essence, changing the signal from a high, because it's a pull-up resistor, and giving it a low signal. A low signal will set MCLR back to the beginning of the code to iterate at the top. Now, to demonstrate this, I created a very simple program which blinks the yellow LED 10 times and then blinks the red LED 10 times. And the reason I created such a simple sketch is so that when I push the reset button, you can visibly see it goes back to the beginning of the code. The beginning of the code is the yellow LED flashing. So right when it begins to flash the red LED, I will interrupt what's happening, and you should see it immediately start flashing the yellow. So here, okay, yellow LED, red, back to yellow, back to yellow. So hopefully that demonstrates that my little circuit here is successful, and now the next step is for me to mount this circuit onto the board and get it hardwired on the back of the board to the MCLR pin.
Alright, so I will make this quick. This is just the code that blinks the different LEDs on and off. This code here is the yellow LED, and this one here is the red LED. Here is the microchip developer help website, which discusses the correct way to create a circuit for the MCLR reset pin. Without going into technical detail, I determined that a 10K resistor was a good value. So I just replicated this circuit with a 10K resistor and a 104 ceramic capacitor.
Okay, thanks for watching.